The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Chang puts this together every week. Thank you. A round of applause for Chang. Here's a New Zealand hero. Standing ovation. No one can tell that I'm doing that. I think that if anyone wants to give us feedback on the podcast as well, you can email me at guy@theedge.co.nz. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. What's good? What's bad? I can pass it on to senior executive producer Chang.
We actually got a feedback on our podcast email last night. Let me just find it in my...
Do we have a podcast email?
She's emailed me, Anna Rankin. She sent me an amazing email. She said that she downloads our podcast every day and that she loved when we said that the Blackhawks is one of the worst team names ever because she was in the New Zealand badminton team and she was really angry because Durex tried to sponsor the Blackhawks but they wouldn't change their name to Blackhawks to get the funding. But she gave us some really cool suggestions for how does it feel and we're going to go through them next week and see if there's any that we can actually do. There's some good ones in there.
I've got a condom-related question.
Okay.
What is it?
Can you get black ones?
Probably. If you can get flavoured ones, you can probably get black ones.
I've seen a black condom before in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it because they're see-through. So they look kind of grey. It's the most disgusting thing.
Does it look like you have a dead penis?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's not a good
So they don't stay black?
It's not a
Because I was going to
romantic
ask,
thing.
is it patriotic to wear a black condom on All Blacks night?
Yeah, mate, it's the highest order.
Not if they go
Richie
black.
won't. Richie won't win unless he's got his black condom
Clint's
on.
girlfriend is just cringing like you're going to get any, mate.
Mate, you didn't need to mention that she
You
was
didn't
here.
need
It's
to mention
radio.
that. You've made it all awkward.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
she doesn't even have a microphone. We didn't give her a microphone.
If my husband came at me with a black
Came at you.
condom,
Hey.
Came at you with it.
Hey.
We're married. We're married.
I'm going to get you. I'm coming to get you.
He just presents it now. Want this? Yeah.
Okay,
Nah.
that's gross. We could talk about black condoms all day, and I'd love to, but I genuinely want to brag about today's show because we've got amazing things. Most importantly, Jemaine Clement from Fly the Conchords
Yes.
and Taika Watiti on the show. I don't know why we're wasting all this time. Get into it. Let's go.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
Stop bragging about it.
Stop bragging about it is when you get to brag about something awesome that happened to you this week.
Oh.
If you want to brag, call us 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343. All right, guys.
I've got to brag.
You can brag.
Could I just say that my stop bragging about it is that today I'm going to meet my heroes, Jemaine Clement from Fly the Conchords and Taika Watiti, the director and genius behind Boy.
Yeah, legitimate brag. They're here at 5 o'clock to promote their new movie, What We Do in the Shadows, the new vampire movie.
I'm going to literally probably fangirl.
I think it's must-hear radio, so if you love those boys, make sure you're listening to The Edge at 5 o'clock.
Hope, what would you like to brag about?
Hope.
Oh, hello.
Hi. What do you want to brag about?
I'd like to brag because I just had my last university exam ever.
Yes.
Yeah, girl.
You're free.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Now you can go
Exciting.
spend 10 years trying to pay off your loan.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Hope.
Woohoo. Sarah, what would you like to brag about? Sarah.
Well, it's not my brag, really.
Oh, whose is it then?
It's a friend that I work with. Her daughter made the Commonwealth Games gymnastics team today.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
I love
Really cool.
I love
We've been
that-
on tenterhooks for weeks waiting to hear.
I love that sort of good news where that brag is so good that it's not even your family or it's just like someone in your vicinity is going to the Commonwealth Games and everyone feels awesome about it.
I know, it's the ultimate brag, this one.
I feel awesome that I spoke to a woman who knew a lady who had a daughter who's going to the Commonwealth Games.
Pass on our congratulations to her, Sarah. Michael, what would you like to brag about on Stop Bragging About It?
I won $50,000 on a scratchy.
Oh, piss off, you
No.
did. 50 grand.
Wow.
I did.
Which sort of scratchy was it?
$10 treasure, $3.
That is so good. What are you going to spend the money on?
Maybe buy a house.
Just maybe buy a house
Wait,
for
wait,
my
wait.
50 grand?
Wait, whereabouts in New Zealand do you live?
Tauranga.
Oh, genius. Great, you can get a house in Tauranga for... No, not for 50
No,
grand.
not for 50
shit,
grand.
no.
It'll get you
Tauranga's
part of the
luxury.
way.
That is amazing, Michael. Congratulations. Don't forget your old mates, Guy, Sharyn and Clint either. We'd gladly help you spend some of that 50 grand. Sophie, what would you like to brag about?
I'm off Fiji.
Oh, I'm so jealous. What part of Fiji are you going to?
One of the islands.
I don't know. I'm just glad to be going to an island.
Just bought a package.
I'm going.
Hopefully, it's a real deal.
Watch out for my parents because they are there. Watch out for Gary and Roseanne. They are a nightmare. They're the Nazis. They're the old people. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I might hold up a sign and go find them.
No. They're the people who, I don't know if anyone's ever been to a resort before, the people who put the towels down on the chairs to reserve the beach chairs and stuff like that. That my mum will fight you for a chair, so just stay clear of them. Short lady, fat dude, they're lovely, but just watch out for evil.
Short lady, fat dude.
Good luck, Sophie. Have an awesome holiday. We got some text messages that came through. Chelsea said she'd like to brag that she's the third fastest woman in New Zealand in the 200-metre butterfly for swimming.
That's awesome.
It's a real good achievement. Someone else just wants to brag that they're awesome. I want to brag that this morning I got out of the 3-year friend zone with my best friend Nicole. I'm loving it. From a very, very happy Tyler.
Oh, that is amazing. Someone's texted in to say they've just got a Nissan Skyline.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit crazy.
That's really cool. Someone else texted that. Guy's making up text because he can't get his text machine open.
Don't tell people. Here's a question, though. I did want to bring up Nissan Skylines. Why do people love them so much?
Because they ride the Skyline.
People are so passionate about Nissan Skylines, like car enthusiasts. If you know, text me because I want to know.
As a former Nissan Skyline owner.
Did you have one?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
People love it, and this is legitimately what it is.
Did you have one? I can't believe this. I can't. Another phase of Clint's life. There's the Blink-182 phase. What was that? Or was it the same?
Metallica.
The Metallica phase, the Skyline phase, and now the loser phase.
If you do want to text Guy about that because his text machine doesn't work, just call him on 021 265.
No! Don't even start reading my number.
Oh, my
text
bad.
into the edge.
Abby, what's your brag, mate? Abby, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your brag?
I gave blood this morning and I'm really scared of needles, so I'm just going to have a brag.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And good on you.
I thought you were about to say, I gave blood this morning and I'm really skinny. And I was like, well, good on you. That's pretty cool.
Hey.
No,
that just gave me a genius idea. Taika and Jemaine, that I stole off Sharyn, she's giving me that look. Taika and Jemaine are coming in as vampires. She'll get them to bloody call the blood bank.
Oh, and make a withdrawal.
That is a good idea.
All right. I stole that idea off Sharyn, by the way.
I stole that idea off Clint.
Oh, genius.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Welcome in our special little friend Chang.
Hello. I'm very jealous of Clinton Roberts this weekend going to the All Blacks game in Dunedin.
Well,
very jealous
on that, mate.
Yeah, but he may be going to the All Blacks game, but he's also going to the curtain raiser, which is the unofficial curtain raiser of the Nude Blacks versus the Naked English team.
Okay, I'll pass on that.
And Clint is actually going to be at the Nude Blacks game in a G-banger.
Yeah, suck on that, mate.
Hey, I got a message from you. I forgot to tell you before we went on air. The All Blacks media manager would like to catch up with you while you're down there.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that because we're in trouble?
I have no idea.
It's exciting.
It seems like passive aggressive.
Has he got me confused with Guy again? Is it something that Guy did and I'm going to take the blame for it?
No, I know Clint here. He's good friends with my nephew from Rotorua.
Oh, that's nice.
Good. Get us in there. But if you do want to go and watch the Nude Blacks game and see Clint and his G-banger...
You don't want to see that.
It's going to be at 2 p.m.
You do want to see it.
2 p.m. at the University Oval tomorrow in Dunedin, so go get amongst.
I've actually got the G-string on right now just to warm it in. Do you guys want to see it?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm definitely not keen.
Is it rude if I say yes?
Well, we'll show Chang while this thing is playing.
Weird.
This is Chang's segment, his highlights from the week. It's called Cream of the Crap.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Cream of the Crap.
We had a brand new segment on the show this week, Pie Connoissaurus, where we got Ross from the office to come in and review some pies on air.
Today we have a Georgie pie, chicken and gravy pie. Smells good.
This is a big part of it. Big part of it.
That's the first part. All right, here we go. That's good.
Pie Connoissaurus.
What sort of review is that? It's not a one-word review. You're a connoisseur.
Tune in Monday for another Pie Connoissaurus review. During the week, we ask the question, where would you hide from the police?
I'd hide out on the sea on a boat.
All right.
Yeah, can you not be arrested in the sea either?
Yes, you can.
Well, you can, but they won't go looking for you on there.
They can't find anything in the sea lately. They still haven't found that bloody plane.
Hey.
Yeah, well, if you're on a boat, they won't look out there unless somebody sees you and notices you.
Sammy,
Yeah?
have you got a boat?
No, still one.
During the week, things got a little bit crazy on the show.
I'll never forget seeing an interview with Smash Proof, and they said there's 3 types of song in hip-hop. There's a party song, a serious song, and a girl song.
Can the 3 ever be married? And if they did, would that be like the hip-hop song to end all hip-hop songs?
A serious party girl song.
It would be a song where it's like, my life's so hard, it's really, really hard till I get to the club and I see what I love. I tell you what, you hire monkeys, you get monkeys. Don't know the real saying, but what I'm implying is that you're useless, Clinton.
You hire monkeys, you get monkeys. That's it.
There is actually a law, though, that you can't be arrested in church. Did you know that?
No, there's not.
Churches are a safe zone. Yeah, you can flee to a church.
Do you think the New Zealand police are going to give a toss if you're in Destiny Church?
No, a real church.
Oh, shots fired.
Pew, 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 pew. They'd probably be allowed in the Destiny's church, though, if they paid enough money.
Oh, shots fired back.
Pew, 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 pew. Take cover, shots fired everywhere.
And that's all for this week's Cream of the Crop. If you missed anything on our show this week, from how does it feel to drink breast milk to the AMA with a flight attendant, you can catch it all on our podcast.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint.
On the air.
Big night tonight, guys. Huge night. It's the first time, in my life anyway, first time, but about you guys, have you guys ever been to a movie premiere before?
No.
It's the first time we've ever been invited to a professional, important movie premiere. It does make me question, seriously, why we've never been invited before. But we're going along tonight to What We Do in the Shadows. Did I say that name right?
Yeah.
The premiere of Jemaine Clement and Taika Watiti's movie. It's literally the most excited I've ever been about a movie. So to be able to go to the premiere is just so awesome. And we had to beg Chang to hustle as hard as he could to get us on the guest list for this thing. And I'm fully into it, and I reckon it's going to be the night of my life anyway.
Do you reckon there's going to be like a red carpet there or anything?
That would be so funny if there was.
Yeah. I saw that on the invitation that there is a red carpet.
There's a red carpet.
This is going to be so good, and all the New Zealand crap celebrities are going to be there. JJ will probably be there.
she'll be on
Monty
the red
Beetham
carpet.
will probably be there. Some dude from the Almighty Johnsons will probably be there.
Shane Cortez will be there.
Oh,
Someone
man.
that used to be on Shorten Street will be there.
They never get the real New Zealand celebrities, eh? You never see the real famous, you never see David Bain at any of these things, do you?
Oh, God.
And now, thanks to the pulling power of super producer Chang, the guy Sharyn and Clint show will be there as well.
So I've got something to throw to you guys, and this is like a kind of a bit of a show meeting here.
Okay.
Do you think we should go along as a team, pose on the red carpet, get our photo taken, and get into the back pages of the newspaper?
No.
No, you're not into it?
No.
What if I brush my teeth and I smile? I wear a suit.
No, I hate.
Do you not want to get a photo
things.
with me?
No, it's not that. I just hate those things. It's like, come on, guys, let's try to get in the paper so people think that we're important.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. That's the plan.
I'd rather.
It would be quite good if people thought we were important.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
I would rather just go to the movie and get a good seat while all the thirsty people outside get their photos to go in the paper.
Are you going to walk the red carpet?
No, I'm going to find a way to go round it.
This is our ultimate opportunity.
Anything that I've ever been to that has a red carpet, apart from music awards, because I'm working on the red carpet, I just go the back way because no one wants to see me.
But this is our chance to be celebrities.
Sharyn doesn't want to come. Just you and me, guy.
Yeah, you guys go
hot
out
couple
there.
alert. And then we bring Chang, so it looks like we adopted a kid.
It's true.
You guys should wear life partners.
You should wear t-shirts as well, like "The thirst is real," and just walk down the red carpet and then you guys could do a magazine story, which is completely not to do with our show, like just about something you guys did together.
Okay.
And you could sell the magazine.
So
story.
Sharyn, are you bailing on me on my dream of becoming a hot celebrity?
I just think that if you can do the front cover of Metro by yourself, then you can walk a red carpet by yourself.
But you're my family. I need the crew, or at least Clint's in on it.
I'm keen to ride your coattails.
Clint is. I'll go hang out with Clint's girlfriend and we'll go inside and get a decent seat.
Okay, so let's see.
Save us a seat, please.
So
no, you guys are going to go and sit with your new friends that used to be on Shorten Street.
Okay, this is the plan. So tonight we're going to the movie. We're going to try, me and Clint at least, Sharyn, too cool. We're going to try and get into the New Zealand crap celebrity section of the paper. So look out for us on Sunday, guys.
Should we practice our duck face now? It's not very good for radio, but just...
We're going to do me and Clint.
It's all about pretending to kiss, I think. So.
Me and Clint are going to do anything we can. We'll give a hand job to the photographer. We don't care. We're going to get into the Sunday paper.
I would say get in line because there'd be a few people that did that.
It's our challenge.
I've only been in it a few times and I never ever live it down, so now I just never want to be in it now.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge. Life hack. Entry granted.
Every Friday, we try and figure out the ways to make your life a little bit better. We call them life hacks, and I'm going to kick it off. Clint, play life hack access granted when I get this one, mate. Here's one. Save money. Instead of taking your kids to the aquarium, take them to the fish market and just tell them that everything died.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
That's a good one.
That is terrible.
That was a good one.
The computer decided it was not access not granted.
No kids for you ever.
Okay. Here's a good one from the text machine. If you have a 4-wheel drive Nissan Safari, you can keep a pony in the back. Someone just saw it on the motorway today.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Life hack. Entry granted.
That is pretty good, actually.
I want to get one of those.
That's good storage. Couldn't have that in the back of the Swift.
Well, you know how the Nissan Safari is the New Zealand armoured police vehicle of choice?
No way.
Yeah, it is. What if it was them? Because you see them rolling up to something and they all hang off the side of the Safari. It's like the most gangster thing ever.
Awesome.
And what if that's the SWAT horse, like for when they have to go out and SWAT on hills or something?
Unleash the police pony.
The pony's the one that goes up and it bucks the doors open. That'd be awesome. Lisa, what's your life hack?
Hi, so if you have, like, a sticker stain on anything, you get a cup of hot water and you put in steriliser and vinegar and you mix it in and then you get, like, a paper towel and wipe it about, like, 3 or 4 times and it gets the stain off.
That is a good one, Lisa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Is Lisa gone?
No, she's still there.
Oh, just let her go.
Okay, bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
What do you mean let her go?
Because, guys, do you guys feel bad that Lisa's never heard of eucalyptus oil?
Oh, she likes a little potion. Be nice. Emma, what was your life hack?
Okay, so you know when you drill a hole in the wall and all that dust and stuff comes out and falls on the carpet?
Oh, yeah.
Sharyn knows it well from when she ran through the wall last week.
No, but we've actually got that in the studio right now from the renovations where the builders haven't cleaned the carpet. So what's your life hack?
Yeah, okay, so what you do is you stick a post-it to the wall underneath the spot where you want to drill and you fold it upwards and it catches all that dust and crap.
Yes.
That is perfect.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. This is good stuff.
Steve, what's yours?
Well, I think I have probably the best life hack you guys will ever hear.
Oh, don't talk it up too much, Steve.
Hey, should we tease it?
Cool.
Should we say it's coming back
Okay,
after
Steve,
the break?
yeah. Steve, you know what? We're going to use you for a classic radio tease.
Oh, yeah.
To force people to listen for another 2 songs, all right? So can you say, this is Steve, coming up next, the best life hack you'll ever hear?
Best.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
He's cutting out. No, we're not going to get it at all.
Not the build-up that we were hoping for, but we'll get it soon after the break. Strap in, guys, because there's no pressure on Steve.
The mouse has gone flat. Hang on. The mouse has found the button.
Don't blame the mouse for your problems, mate. We can all blame the mouse as much as we want. We're here on Life Hacks, which is a segment where we're trying to get Steve on the phone because he's claimed he's got the greatest life hack of all time.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Steve, you claimed you had the greatest life hack we've ever heard. We've been building up for
Ever heard.
We've been building up for 2 songs for 8 minutes. Tell us, what is your life hack?
Well, if you have a smartphone and you want to charge it super fast, what you need to do is just stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it will be fully charged.
Steve?
No, Steve, no.
Steve, you're not just an embarrassment to yourself, but you've embarrassed all of New Zealand as well.
Don't give me that, mate. Come on. You'll go, will you?
Here's a life hack from the text machine. Stop playing that song that says, we like it better, we like you better when you're wasted or whatever. It pretty much says everything is better when we're drunk. Great message for the kids from Jack, and I agree with him.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Oh, I can't believe we granted for that one. Good on you,
Becky,
Clint.
Becky, what's your life hack?
Okay, so if you really can't be bothered doing the ironing, right, you
Okay.
get a bottle, put some cider vinegar and some water in it, and lightly spray whatever it is you want to get the creases out. Hang it up in the coat hanger for a couple of hours, and it's good as gold.
Boom! That is a good one, and nobody likes ironing, so that works out very
So
well.
wait, it masks the disgusting smell of your gross clothes. Is that what it does?
Well, no, your clothes are clean, hopefully. Put a little bit of perfume so you can't smell the vinegar.
I was going to say, Becky, doesn't it stink like vinegar? Because vinegar stinks.
Yeah, it does.
So we need a life hack to solve that life hack. Great
nice
one.
try anyway, Becky. Lebo, what's your life hack?
If they fail, we should just say nice try to them.
Courtney, what's your
I
life
hope she has a
hack?
crap one.
My life hack is if you have a cat, you can cut the sleeves off thermal tops or any tops and fit them to fit your cat. Cut them to fit your cat, and then they have cat clothes.
Entry granted.
But wouldn't it just be easy just to buy some cat clothes instead of destroying your good thermals?
Cut your own clothes up.
No.
Sacrifice something for your animal.
Cut your old clothes up,
Yeah.
and then you keep your cat warm.
And
All right.
Sharyn, where is this cat clothes store where you're buying cat clothes from?
Cat Glassons.
It's called Animates. They have a whole section of cat clothes. And dog clothes.
Cat Pagani.
They're a rip-off. This is way cheaper. Good life hack. High quality.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
So I like to think of myself as a little bit of a man of the world.
Okay.
Well, maybe not a man of the world, but a man in the world. And one of the things that I've observed about the people of New Zealand, Aotearoa, recently is that people really love Nissan Skylines. Now, I am ignorant towards cars. I know nothing about cars whatsoever, and I can't figure out why this is. And we mentioned it earlier in the show when we were doing Stop Bragging About It.
Yeah.
And Clint mentioned out of nowhere that he used to own a Nissan Skyline, which implies that he was a boy racer.
There's a lot you don't know about me, mate.
There's a dark history here. So take us back.
Anybody who was there during that stage of my life would know that it wasn't a boy racer. Like I was always one of those guys who wanted to be a boy racer.
Okay.
When I got landed with the family model of Skyline, I had a 4-door automatic Skyline.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah.
So you couldn't even have a blowout valve or whatever those are called.
No.
Okay.
What
Question
a
though.
lord.
Did you put a spoiler on it?
Nah.
Did you have bullet hole stickers on it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Nah. I just wanted to get a rise out of you.
Did you have flames?
No, it was the lamest Skyline of all time.
So-
What colour was it?
Blue.
Why do people love Skylines? That's what I want to know.
Because they're cheap, they're fast, and they're rear-wheel drive, and you can do skids in them.
Are they on Fast and Furious? Does that influence them at all?
Yes, they were. There was, I think, there was a Godzilla on Fast and the Furious one.
How many cup holders do they have?
This one had 2.
Yeah.
I met some Skyline enthusiasts the other day, and I was like, if you could have a Ferrari or a Skyline, what would you choose? And they go, we'd take a Skyline.
No way.
Yeah, they did.
No way.
I think that it was implied that the Ferrari was worth 200,000 and the Skyline was worth 200,000. Like, they're worth... It was a really bloody nice Skyline, I guess.
So, given the choice, if you could take a free car and a Nissan Skyline was offered to you, would you take it?
No, I don't even really know what it is.
You kind of can't take it now, can you?
No.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the bloody edge.
You're on
the
the
edge.
You're on the. You're on the road.
Are you?
Clint, sorry. You try.
Ben, you do yours, then I'll do mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go.
You're on the road.
Oh, sorry. Shit. No, you go. You go. Do it.
Cut the crap and just play the bloody intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a New Zealand broadcasting first, we make history. Broadcasting live from Kaitaia to Bluff across 2 reasonably mediocre radio brands, this is a media plug for Jono and Ben at 10.
It's a simulcast. Is it simul or simulcast?
I don't know. So what you're saying is now it's the Guy, Sharyn, Clint, Jono and Ben show. That's a massive show.
The most expensive afternoon radio show in New Zealand.
Forgetting about ZB, mate. Come on.
We have tapped into The Rock. The Rock has tapped into The Edge, and by the power of a really long extension cord, we're on 2 radio stations at once.
Just for a shameless plug of the TV show tonight. Guy, anything you want to say?
Not really.
Great chat, Guy.
Great plug.
No, Guy's intimidated because you
you guys are here, and he's like, my name's never involved when Jono and Ben are here, apart from on the radio show, and now you've stolen his thunder.
Sorry about that, guy. You got some issues, haven't you?
I'm just trying to figure out what sort of music we're going to play when we go into a song. Are we going to have to play like Katy Perry and AC/DC at the same time?
Maybe like a mashup? Yeah.
The remix.
So I love a mega mix of the both.
So don't put all the plugging of Jono and Ben at 10 on my shoulders. What have you guys brought to the table this week? Bugger all, as far as I can tell.
So there's a show on tonight. It's called Jono and Ben at 10. It's on at 10.
And are you going to have any cool people on it?
We got Graham Norton tonight. We're on Graham Norton's red chair.
Oh, that was genuinely... Getting on Graham Norton's chair was genuinely a good accomplishment. I was proud of you when you did that.
Oh, well, the first time you've ever been proud of us.
Yeah, I almost forgot about your crappy Pilotgate sketch, but not quite.
And the worst thing Guy Williams has done in his shitty career also on tonight when he catches up with the F and the P lady from the Paul Henry show.
What? Oh, F and the P. Right in the P.
The best thing about her is her mum, who's like egging her on to say more swear words and more horrific things on air. It's gold.
I thought that you were maybe saving like all your good stuff for Jono and Ben at 10 and bringing us the crappy things, but it seems like you're just bringing crap all over the place.
All around crap. Oh, Sharyn. Yeah. You know, if we simulcast every day, we can halve the workload.
Yeah, that's a great... We should
do
that.
This is genius. This is the future of radio.
Yes.
We could call it the Rocking Edge Afternoons.
Yeah.
Or something.
So now we've awkwardly in the Rockin' Edge Afternoons, is that the name? Rockin' Edge Afternoons.
Yeah.
We've got to go into a song. What the hell do we do?
Okay.
So we just push play and hope for the best.
Okay. Yeah. You kick your one off first, Clint.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't going well.
But that might be our one.
We've got... I don't know if you can hear this. We've got Nickelback playing on the edge.
It's definitely you guys.
We pretend that we never played Nickelback on this radio station.
And it's weird because we've stopped playing Nickelback as well. But anyway, somehow that's come through.
Liars.
Okay, so we'll just play that. Oh, no.
Okay, we've got Miley.
It's Miley.
This is good. Well, we'll stick with Miley. You stick with Nickelback. And we'll have a laugh and move on.
No, I reckon if I push this, it should actually flip back over and sort itself out.
You're on the... Oh, no, sorry. You go. You're
on the edge.
With Jono and Ben.
And Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
The simulcasting, great idea. We've just got a few kinks to iron out.
Yeah.
We'll get there in the
It's
end.
going to be like Hunger Games. Clint and I are going to have to fight to the death.
It's Guy, Sharyn and Clint.
On the edge. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio the wonderful, the amazing Jemaine Clement and Taika Watiti. Hook that is.
I am loving the fact that you guys have come in because usually Guy rocks around and he's the big man around town, but since you guys got here, he's been a bloody mess. He's a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see some.
I'm a big fan, guys. It's so good to have you guys here, and I was so nervous last night that I think I referred to Jemaine at one point as Sir when I first met him.
Oh, yeah, you did a kind of like Old English kind of Victorian greeting, almost like greetings, sir, kind of thing like that, I think. With a bow? A little bow.
A little
subtle bow.
Did he kiss your hand?
It wasn't the full gentle, it was more a Japanese style greeting.
Okay.
You dodged a bullet. The first time I worked with him, he gave me a hug and then he kissed me on the head.
Well, your head...
And it was very weird.
His lips would be way above your head, so...
It wasn't very pleasant.
It was different with me. When he saw me, he said, "Can you go get me a water?"
Oh,
yeah.
What a sad guy.
It wasn't the case at all. I got awkward photos with both of you, and thank you so much for coming in because, as I said, I'm a huge fan. I'm so looking forward to this movie because I feel like it's been a long time since New Zealand had a big movie like this, so it's good to have a big movie.
I don't even know how to answer
that. As far as big movies are concerned, this is on the small end.
It's
of the
not
scale.
a long movie.
It's not a long movie?
It's not like one of those 3-hour ones
movie
that we used to make.
The movie that Guy's referring to is called What We Do in the Shadows. It's a vampire movie, and it comes out on Thursday next week. Shot in Wellington.
In Wellington, yeah. That's a little city down the bottom of the North Island.
You've researched the shut up.
I know, right?
So good.
I've got more than that.
Press release.
Vampires that live in Miramar.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I know
suburb.
you have read the press release.
Go. Yeah.
It was the only other information on that piece
So
of paper.
Yeah.
I've got something not researched. You guys began as a comedy duo called the Humour Beasts.
That's right.
Is this something that oh my god, I'm so nervous. Is this something that came from the Humour Beasts?
You make us when you get nervous, it makes us nervous.
Forth. I'm really at ease.
You know what?
You're making me feel very chilled out.
Actually, yeah, we did a Humour Beast thing once where we were vampires up on stage. We did it once, and we did it once on stage, and then we once went to
then we got a movie.
Well, we also went to that party. There was a dress-up party in Wellington, and it was a horror dress-up party. You remember we went with Anthony, my brother-in-law now, and he was dressed as like an axe-murderer, and we were dressed as vampires, and no one else at the party was dressed up at all.
I feel like, is this a real story, Jemaine? Yes. I feel like you're pulling it out of your ass.
No.
That's just the way he's
real
miming
story?
it.
I've got a vampire-based question.
Okay. I'm talking through
finally
my
a serious question.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's a real story.
When you were researching vampire dialect for the film, did you do any real research, or did you just put V on the front of every word?
Not every word, every W word.
Oh, every W word. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it would be Velo, Vivem, Viz, Viago,
It would be
Vivem, Vampire.
Vod, vi, vu, vin, va, vados. No one would understand.
The reviews would be
Ver, viv, vi, vaharen, van, vlint. It's too difficult. You would have to think about it too much.
Because how did you come up with the concept of the movie? Because to me, I've watched the trailer, and I know Corey really well. It seems like Corey's just playing a vampire version of himself. Because
you dress like you know Corey really well.
I know. I look like I've been up till 6 a.m. and I've been sleeping in the gutter. No, I most definitely have not been one of Corey's girlfriends. But the movie, I've seen
two of Corey's girlfriends.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right.
No.
Well, you said that
He went through. Because I saw him coming through the window in the trailer, and I have seen him come through a window before. Not when he was my boyfriend, because we got locked out of him and his ex-girlfriend's flat. But what did you base all these characters on? Was it just yourselves as vampires, or what?
We're not ourselves, but Corey's definitely
himself. Johnny's himself. Reese is himself. Stu's definitely himself. Are we the only ones who were too scared to put it? We're too boring and normal in real life to put on accents.
Yeah.
So you're saying Reese Darby's himself? Doesn't he play a werewolf?
Oh, yeah, he's not a werewolf. That's true. That's the difference.
Good call. Now, I heard that you guys created this film through a lot of improvisation. Yep. So you just literally just got the scripts and kind of went with the vibes.
Well, we wrote the script.
Then ingeniously, no one ever saw the script.
We would never let them see it. We wouldn't let the actors see it.
What?
Because we want it to be natural. We wanted this kind of vibe that we're getting now. It's very natural.
Yeah,
you don't know what anyone's going to say.
Who's going to say what and when and
what are you going to say next?
Octopus molestation. That was improvised.
No, that is improv.
Oh, you couldn't have written that.
We thought we'd get you to call up a blood bank, maybe.
Yes, let's do it.
What a great idea.
And now Taika is going to do the call, and Jemaine, you're going to play the role of the flatmate. I
think
believe.
Jemaine, you should do the call.
Okay.
You're more confident on the phone.
Taika,
I don't know how to use phones.
Taika, are you going to play the role of
text guy? You want me to text the blood bank? I'm your man.
Hey, you should read
it doesn't translate very well on radio.
Taika's hilarious text prank.
So you're prepared to do this as a vampire to make a withdrawal from the blood bank?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for calling the New Zealand Blood Service. Please be aware that this call may be recorded for training purposes. Please hold to speak to one of our operators.
We're recording.
Welcome to the New Zealand Blood Service. You're speaking with Simon. How can I help?
Hello, is this a blood bank?
I'm sorry?
Is this a blood bank? Sorry, I'm from Romania. My accent sometimes helps.
Essentially it is.
And I was wondering, how can you make a withdrawal from the blood bank? And what are your hours?
So do you mean you'd like to donate blood, or?
Yeah, I'd like you to donate some blood.
You'd like us to donate some blood?
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really work like that. Would you like to give us your blood?
You don't want my blood.
No, sorry, not what I said. Do you want to give some of your blood?
So you could you? How would I get a liter? Do I pay for it, or can I store blood that I take from? If I have some blood, can I store blood there, and for how long?
No, you can't.
Okay, then what? How's it at bank then? Because at the bank, it works two ways. You have transactions both ways. You can take a withdrawal. You can make a deposit, but you just have deposits, or
perhaps it does in Romania. But yeah, no.
I find that
in the definition of a bank,
racist.
I guess it's not really a bank.
Right, well, you might want to change the name then, because it's misleading.
Okay.
You will do that?
Probably not, but I'll definitely pass it along for you.
Okay, where are you situated? Because I would love to just somehow get in there and just have a look around, maybe a little drink.
Okay.
Simon, it's Guy Williams here from the Guy, Sharyn and Clint show.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to bother you, mate. Can I just say you've done a fantastic job of being professional. That was exactly how you deal with a vampire in the event of them wanting a withdrawal, so congratulations.
Okay. Did you want to make a blood donation, though? I mean, like, it would help out.
I would love to make a donation, but I'll sort that out another time because we're on the air. That was Jemaine Clement you were speaking to, and sorry for wasting your time.
That's all good.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye, Simon.
See you later.
Hey, well done.
Well done, Simon. Well done.
I was disappointed that Simon didn't get anything for that.
Well, no, he's going to get some of Guy Williams' blood.
I donate blood.
Are you going to give the blood?
I definitely do. I'm an AB negative, so I'm the best. I can give blood to anyone, so I'm very talented.
Don't tell a couple of vampires your blood type, mate. It's like putting a menu on your chest.
Jemaine, that was amazing. I can't believe you called him out for racism.
Yeah, I'm always out on the lookout.
We have got Taika and Jemaine still in the studio with us. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. We know you've had a long day.
No, you're welcome.
And
it's just a normal length day.
Well, it's a long day of having to talk about things to people. But we want to play a game with you right now, and we're going to play it with Taika first. It is called the Guy, Sharyn and Clint Fast 5, where we give you 5 questions, and you have to answer them as quickly as you can.
I'm worried that this could be psychologically revealing.
Disastrous
It won't be. It'll be all right. Okay.
In the spirit of the day, we've at least vampire-themed the sound effects. So
question number 1.
Sorry about the terrible vampire impressions, by the way.
No, it's good. It's a little bit Sesame Street.
A little bit. Number 5. James, who plays Boy in your movie Boy Taika, is now the face of Vodafone. Did you score a free phone off him?
No, James, if you're listening, I want that phone. I gave you a career. All right? Not many people get a career at your age.
I feel like he's making digs at you as well because he's not in another movie with you lately, and now he's in the ad watching a video and he's like trying to show it to people, but he can't because he's got slow internet connection. It's like he wants you to put him in another movie.
That's never going to happen.
Number 2 question.
Taika, do you regret pretending to sleep at the Oscars?
I wasn't pretending. It was boring.
3. I don't know how the vampire says 3.
That was ridiculous. Does Dominic Bowden pretend to be your BFF in LA?
Best friend forever. He's thinking.
Do you not want to? Don't worry, he's not here. He won't hear your answer.
Oh, I just saw him, and now I'm thinking telling everyone that we're best friends around town. Yeah. I hardly ever get to see that guy, and
maybe it's a BFFdom that will happen one day.
Maybe.
Do you
I feel really uncomfortable with
why
this.
This is so difficult.
I'm so sorry. I'll ask him.
I don't know if this is more. This is another trick.
There's no tricks here.
It's just a question.
There's no.
Next question.
Just do another question, and we'll
it's
call it
question number 4.
What is the weirdest way that somebody has pronounced your name?
Taika Watiti.
Aw. Do you correct people if they say your name wrong?
That sounds like a fun person.
Oh, no. The weirdest way was Cliff Curtis. I went with that. They said, "Hey man, you were great in Three Kings or whatever it's called." And I said, "Thank you."
Is it rude for me to ask why you switched from Taika Cohen to Taika Waititi?
It's not rude.
Why?
Oh, okay. Not rude. Cohen's my mother's name and Waititi's my father's name. So I've used them both throughout my life. But
so you just freestyle?
So they, Well, they broke up when I was very young. And,
see, this is why I don't want to be rude. I don't want to get into that.
So it's like often when I'd go and live with my mum, I'd use Cohen, and when I live with my dad, I'd use Waititi. And Yeah, and so sometimes throughout the custody battles, it was quite a
I can't tell if I can laugh at this
sort
or
of
not.
subject, really. But I've kind of learned to use it to my advantage, and depending on what government agency is looking for me at any time, it's also an asset to have two names.
Yeah, okay,
absolutely.
And finally, question number 5.
Am I going to get the same recordings for my 5 questions every question?
Unfortunately, Jemaine, yes. All right, Taika, your last question. You got your start in a show called So You're a Man. What is your manliest tip for men?
My manliest tip for men would be, if you want to stay manly, don't get rid of your penis.
That is
excellent.
Top shelf.
Great advice.
It's important.
That's a rule you've lived by.
Yeah.
Our guests in the studio are Taika and Jemaine, ahead of the release of What We Do in the Shadows, the new movie, the new vampire movie that comes out Thursday next week. We've just done a Fast Five with you, Taika, and now we're going to launch into you, Jemaine.
Okay.
Hey, Jemaine, just a note, is really hard, and
it does seem
quite nerve-wracking.
intimidating.
It is intimidating.
Yeah.
Really intimidating.
If they ask you any questions about Dominic Bowden, just say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah.
Move on. Whatever.
Due to limited budget and budgeting constraints, we have to use the same sound effect. So here we go.
Question number 1.
Well, you could just read it. You could just say it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Number 1, Jay-Z drank champagne out of his Grammy. Drake drank Patron. Did you drink anything out of yours?
I didn't know there were receptacles for liquids.
Yeah.
I didn't know. We didn't even turn up to the Grammys.
Well, you didn't. What?
I think someone emailed us. Well, we were in Wellington. We were in Wellington. It seems like a long way to go to maybe get a Grammy.
For the Grammys?
To maybe get a Grammy.
Yeah, you're not going unless they guarantee a win.
And let me tell you that we got one for comedy album, and that's not on the night that they have the best hip hop album, and that's on the afternoon that they have the best polka album. It's a different awards ceremony. Don't feel sad. I still got one.
I wanted to see a photo, like Lorde, when she got hers, she got to get a photo with Beyonce, and if you'd been in the big one, maybe you could have got a photo with Beyonce.
No, but I'm getting really good at Photoshop.
Oh, yeah. All right, question number 4.
2.
Shit.
You just skip right to the end.
Oh, you should just do 4 as well.
I was counting down, my bad.
You can't count down when you're counting things.
Sorry. Question number 2. What was the best part of growing up in Masterton?
The beautiful fields, just the nature, the mountains, and
see, I would have said
scenery.
I would have said the 10 o'clock Clicky Company. It's the best.
How do you know that?
It is the best bakery in the entire world.
Yeah, I used to
live in Masterton.
Oh, right. Everyone's from Masterton.
If I ever got rich, I'd go back and buy that bakery. So I'm just saying.
Okay, we've talked to a lot of DJs. Yeah, Ben Boys from Masterton. Aroha Harawera from George FM.
Hey, mate, don't name them on our show.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm not from there. I just did a stint there for a couple of years.
Okay, you made an appearance.
I'm from Timaru, but I did a cameo there.
And you remember that? Yeah, okay. Well, that was a good... You can get some good biscuits from there.
Yeah. Let's put some money in. Okay.
Number 3.
Were you more nervous to work...
you can play your recording.
We've lost it.
Thank you.
3.
3 was the worst one.
3. I don't know how the vampire says 3.
But then he's going to nail it. Listen. I will talk over it.
Number 3. Were you more nervous to work with the Muppets or Tina Fey?
Well, Tina Fey, because the Muppets... they're puppets.
No, shush. I got the Muppets.
I'm not even supposed to say that. But that's just a little scoop for some people.
Thank you.
Did it ruin the Muppets for you, though? Like, seeing how it was done behind the scenes? Because I saw a photo behind the scenes and my little heart broke.
Very quickly you start to accept them as real characters, as people. Very surprisingly quickly, like I feel like I'm talking to Kermit.
Good. What, right now?
No, not now.
What are you trying to say?
Now.
On the movie. Okay, next number. Oh, God, you're blowing out, Clint.
Don't look now. It's question number 4.
Clint, you did a great job, mate.
Thank you.
Number 4. What is your go-to impression? Like the easiest one?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Really?
Can you do a little bit for us?
Consider that a divorce.
That's pretty
good. That's really good.
Was a
and topical as well, because he's a divorce.
He's divorced, yeah.
It's like almost a bit sad.
Well, if he did that in court.
Maria.
So you just sign here, Mr. Schwarzenegger? Great. And
consider that a divorce.
And finally, question number 5.
Number 5.
That's awkward. That one was a bit awkward at the end.
It was. If you were making...
We'll talk to the guy who did the voice for the see what we can do.
It was you, Clint.
But none of us knew that because...
I said this before he went to voice them. I was like, you sure you don't want Guy to do them? And he said, nah, I've nailed it.
I think I loved the reverb and the like.
It's like being in a castle. Like he's in his castle.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
He's a fun vampire.
When you hear it feels damp and cold and dark.
There was a lonely undertone there as well. I thought
he is lonely.
It's great theatre of the mind.
Yeah. He's been alive for around 300 years.
Him alone in his little radio station that he's set up by himself.
Yeah. But at heart, he's fun.
Yeah. You guys know him.
Do
you guys get his podcast?
I would actually, yes, I would love to hear that guy doing a podcast.
Okay,
you gonna sort that out?
We will link you to him afterwards.
Okay, here is your last question in the Fast Five, Jemaine. If you were making your last...
No, I'm not jealous that Brett got an Oscar.
I wasn't going to ask that.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Quickly think of a new question.
I was going to say, if you were making your last movie ever and you got to choose your co-star, but it couldn't be anyone you've already worked with, who would it be?
Well, I don't know. I get now to see.
Now you're wishing I asked about the Oscar, aren't you? That would have been easier.
Okay, let me just think. I can't answer that because
you're going to hurt too many people's feelings.
That's right.
If Meryl Streep finds out that it's not her, I'm going to be so gutted.
Would be fantastic, of course. I feel like what a dynamism on screen you would see there with me and Streep. God, it'd be like two Streeps. It'd be like the original Streep and then a man Streep. I've got to go with Streep.
Oh, well, good answer.
There you have it.
The film hits cinemas on Thursdays. It's called What We Do in the Shadows. Thank you so much, Taika Watiti and Jemaine Clement. Thank you, boys!
Thank you. We're doing some of the clapping.
You're still doing it.
Yeah.
Guys,
stop clapping for yourself.
Okay.
If you were listening to the show during 5 o'clock, you would have heard our special guest for today, Taika and Jemaine, whose movie What We Do in the Shadows comes out on Thursday.
And it got real awkward at the end. We'd ended the interview, but Clint had left the mics going. And we ready to record.
You were nervous, eh?
An amazing moment with Guy.
I think it's fair to say that technically, this isn't like an act or anything like that.
No.
I genuinely dropped balls. I got to meet them for a John and Ben sketch last night. I called one of them Sir, as you probably heard that I mentioned that in the interview. And then also, I just was really nervous about trying to be funny when comedians are in the room because obviously they rank a long way above me and I just don't want to embarrass myself, so I didn't talk a lot and just...
No, but you weirdly saved it for the end. So we do the thing, like, pretend we're wrapping up an interview now and we're like, Taika and Jemaine, thank you so much!
Yay! Yay!
And we'd wrapped up the interview and I'd sort of pushed the button and we'd gone to the ad break and then Guy just starts going. Have a listen.
It is a privilege and an honour. And a privilege. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to go through all your works and just thank you one by one.
Okay.
Boy, great work on that. Flyer Concord, Season 1 and Season 2, superb. I especially love the BBC series. We'll go back now to Eagle vs. Shark. I thought the animation bit in that was absolutely genius. Back to you again. Men in Black 3, one of my best. Eagle vs. Shark. Yeah, the acting in that was superb.
Thank you.
Men in Black 3, wonderful job, all round brilliance. And can I just say, I haven't seen this movie yet, but I'm going to say that it's probably going to be the greatest movie ever to come out. I don't know if they can give out double Oscars, but it should probably win double one.
Whoa, two-headed Oscars,
man. What about my Moro ad?
I love the Moro ad. I'm also a huge fan of Jermaine's wheelbarrow ad for Export Gold.
Yeah.
And also the LMP ads
yes.
as well, going back in time. Also enjoyed skits very much as well.
Oh, boy. Thank you.
And I'm real proud of you for learning how to use Wikipedia.
I will now bow ceremoniously as they leave the studio.
We could have heard some music under that, but thank you.
You honestly should have seen the look on their faces. They were looking at us like, wrap them up. They were looking at each other like, are we about to get stabbed? It was really awkward.
Taika had taken his headphones off and was slowly inching towards the door, and he just like, thank you. You went there and come out. Okay, another compliment. Thank you.
My favourite bit was when we got into the ads as well. I started complimenting them on ads. They were in the 90s.
If you want to hear that whole interview, it'll be on the podcast tonight. Chang will get that online about 7 o'clock. You can find it on iTunes.
And if you want to see the video, it's online now, theedge.co.nz.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
There you go. That's the podcast. Thank you so much for listening and for downloading it.
Tonight we're going to the premiere and trying to get on the red carpet, and I'm trying to get my photo taken desperately to get in the paper. And you'll find out on Monday whether I am successful or whether I'm a failure. Clint, are you up for the challenge? Are you going to try and get on the red carpet?
I'll follow you anywhere, Guy.
Sharyn?
I'm going to ditch you guys, and I'm gonna quench my thirst with champagne while you guys quench your thirst with photos.
It's going to be awkward if we don't make it, so let's give it a good crack.
I am going to crack up if you don't, but the fact that you dressed up, I think that you will. But there are actually legit celebrities going, so you
name one New Zealand legit celebrity.
Madeline Sami.
What, are you kidding me? Who else? Briscoe's lady.
Jemaine Clement.
Yeah, Jemaine, you bummed me out there. Well done.
Taika Watiti.
Unless Lord shows up.
Angela Bloomfield, who plays Rachel on Shortland Street.
I'm bloody making it if it's the last thing I do.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.